Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. So there's something I need to clear up. There's a white elephant in the room with the last video, and it's between my shepherd and Liara. They basically did the deed in front of everyone in the last video. And it's kind of crazy, like I did not expect them to do that, because I don't know if it was like 2 videos ago where she basically said that in order for her to connect at a deeper level with her partner, she connects with minds or something like that. And just right in front of our coworkers, she just connected with me, bro. Like, we basically did the deed in front of everyone. Now I gotta go see what everyone's thinking, because what if they don't want to be in the group anymore because she likes to have freak offs? No Diddy.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
It looked like Kaden didn't care about the little nasty thing that we did back in the last video. Ah, this is gonna be awkward.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
It looks like there's nothing new with her. Let me double check real
I
quick.
get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Ooh.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
No, nothing new.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Nope, there's nothing new. I thought there was something new, but I was wrong. For me, it seems like it's better to check to make sure there's nothing new than miss out any new dialogue option. Not unless if, with this game, all the dialogues are still going to be the same no matter how many times I complete a certain mission, but I feel like that wouldn't be the case.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Is he thanking us because we did the deed in front of him? Or is he thanking us because we showed him how to do the deed?
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
I'm not sure what to say here. You bet, sure. I mean, I'm glad that you learned something from me, so you bet.
You're welcome, Garrus.
You nasty, Garrus.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
Even Wrex enjoyed the show lap. We got a lot of freaky coworkers here, y'all.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Okay, there we go. This is what I wanted Shepard to ask Wrex about his adventures and not about his saving his species. He didn't need to do that unless he wants us to do that.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
Which one of you made it first?
It was a tie. I brought back his head. She got the rest of him. As far as I know, we both got paid. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what did you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. She always was a bit of a softie.
Sounds like he's in love.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
Easy money to make right there. I don't blame you, bro.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
So long, Wrex.
That's everything.
Shepard.
Alright. Alright. I guess it's time to talk to Ashely over here. I don't like her. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I really don't like her.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away.
Oh, thank God.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Alright, later.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
I want to kick you out of the group. I don't know how to do it, but I hope you're not in the next game. I'm just saying. There's definitely at least 1 or 2 Ashely fans out there, and they're probably going to be saying, oh, she's just misunderstood, you just don't get it, you don't understand her. Nah, I think we all understand who she is.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Nothing new with Tali. So it just seems like Wrex and Garrus are the only ones that have anything new to talk about. We could focus on the mission now. Oh, that's the... I'm heading the wrong way. You know what happened to me when I first tried to record this playthrough? Now, I recorded all this playthrough on Monday, but on Saturday, when I tried to play this game, I talked to everyone except for Tali. And when I went up to her to talk to her, both of my monitors had black screens. And I was so confused because I could still hear the game, but there was nothing I can do. I mean, I tried moving my mouse, nothing. The keyboard, nothing. The controller, started pressing A, B, nothing happened at all. I even pressed the start button to get the pause menu, didn't appear at all. Then I looked at my PC and I see that there's a red light. Now, my PC doesn't have no LED, so it was easier for me to spot that red light, and it was also on my GPU. This has never happened to me. I never gotten a red light on my GPU, so I have no idea what the problem was until I Googled it, and it seemed like my power supply is not sufficient enough or doesn't have enough voltage to support my GPU. But I have a 750 watt power supply. Maybe that's a one-time problem. I'm not going to face that in the future, but on Saturday and Sunday my PC was turned off. I mean, I was able to turn it back on Saturday, have the both monitors working again and displaying something, but after that, Saturday and Sunday, the PC was off and I didn't try playing again until Monday. I'm glad that I was able to record 3 hours or almost 3 hours of gameplay and still edit the video too, so hopefully I don't face this problem in the future again, but we will see. Oh, I will see. I did not touch my PC at all. I just let it off, so I'm hoping that would work. But we'll see how it goes. I'm like just monitoring right now. Yeah, right now it looks good. There is no red lights still, so hope for the best. In my last video, I did think that I knew what mission I wanted to do, and that was race against time, but now I'm feeling Vermeer is probably the better choice now. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Vermeer first, then I'm gonna go do the race against time. What was that noise? That sounded like something broke. Ooh, this looks nice. This actually looks like Halo's 3 first mission. This is what this map kind of reminds me of right now. Normally I take Garrus, but this time I'm gonna go with Wrex and Tali. I don't think I ever used this combination yet.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Wait, why did we leave the tank? Put me back in there. Nah, the game is tripping, bro. They really put me out of the tank just for this. I ain't gonna fight these guys. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be shooting these crab robots, but you never know if they will explode if you're nearby them. Rewatching this playthrough, I gotta admit, my comparison of this mission to Halo's 3 first mission was way off, but can you blame me? I mean, look at it, the setting, there's jungle, trees, and the water. It's kind of giving the same vibe from the first mission in Halo 3, but maybe it's just me. Alright, set. Okay, maybe they're peaceful. I'm constantly debating if they're good or bad, and don't even approach them. Just go near them, pussy. Yeah, I think those crab creatures are probably peaceful. I'm I'm probably taking down innocent creatures for no reason. Ooh, you guys saw that? Okay, yeah, they're innocent. Yeah, okay. Now, why did I do that? He was just minding his own business over there. Oh, okay, this is gonna be like BioShock. Are all the cities on the water? I'm only basing off these. Or are these just like lighthouses? I think those are watchtowers, actually. Or at least a radio tower. Or are those defensive towers? I honestly don't know. If you do know, feel free to tell me. I would greatly appreciate it. I wasted that missile with on that. I definitely wasted that missile. This planet would be a great place to live, with the exception of the Geths, slavers, and the robbers always attacking this area. But besides that, I would definitely want to live here. But then again, you gotta think about the hurricanes. The hurricanes in this planet gotta be massive or even stronger. And you also gotta think about the bugs. Like, imagine seeing a 6 feet mosquito. Like, do you want to challenge that? Sorry, I thought I saw something over there. Or I thought I saw a shield, but nah, I was wrong. I'm just surprised that the humans haven't colonized this planet at all, given the fact that they would colonize any kind of planet that they think will give them a better opportunity to be part of the council. Who knows, maybe it was on their agenda but they never got around to it. Anyway, this portion of the mission takes me another like 15 to 20 minutes to complete. It's mostly because the stretch from one checkpoint to another checkpoint was really long, and also I'm not good at driving the tank as well. I noticed that every time when I drive it, I go a little bit to the left or the right, but it never goes straight. This game got me thinking if Shepard's under the influence whenever he's doing these missions, honestly. Look at that, shifting the blame to a character I'm controlling. I just gotta face the fact, bro. I suck at driving in video games. There was really only 2 interesting things that happened to me during this part of the playthrough. One of them was with the Geth Juggernaut and the other one had to do with the tank. Oh, okay. I didn't see the Juggernaut, right? Switch guns. When I was playing this game, I didn't even realize that Wrex knocked him out, and I just accepted that he was out of commission. I'm not sure if I was looking at my controller because I was having a problem switching weapons throughout this whole playthrough. So maybe that's why I missed it when he knocked him out, because I would have said damn or something at least. To be fair, that's all I would have said. I like damn and then continue on, do nothing about it or say nothing about it.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to go, Shepard.
So there's 2 things about this area. The first thing is that I definitely did not see that locker in the corner and I totally missed it. And I didn't realize that I had to double press A just to activate the terminal, then open the gate for my tank to go through. So I really lucked out here and I'm thankful that I did press A, because or else I had to come back there and just edit that whole part out. This probably won't do anything, but just in case. Okay, no, yeah, I did something. Definitely took someone down. Took another one down. Took another one down right there. Ah, there we go. I'm finally. And I'm stuck. Oh, okay. How did it get there? I haven't done every mission in this game yet because I have a lot of side missions still to do, but I believe this is the buggiest mission I have ever done for this game. And I normally don't get mad when a game is buggy. Normally it's because it's funny when it's buggy. But what's going to come up later down the video, closer to the end of the video, kind of scared me, made me frustrated, and a little bit mad. If you know, you know. Oh, that scared me. That scared me right there. Pues, ¿por qué tenías miedo? Sin más te quedaste ahí como un pinche tomate. Muévete, güey. Si tenías miedo, muévete. Damn, I'm not sure if the first one ran for me, but the second one definitely want to take out Tali.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
I would like to ask a favor from you guys if you don't mind helping me out here. I would greatly appreciate if you guys could give me some feedbacks on my videos. I feel like my earlier videos, I think the first 4, I feel like I tried to find the balance of talking about the game as well as other topics while playing the game, but only if like something within that game made me talk about that topic. So it just comes out like natural and it's just not like out of the blue, but I feel like I missed that mark. And with the 5th video and onwards, with the exception of this video, I feel like I was just talking about like the gameplay, what I was thinking during those times, and just skipping to the part where I was struggling, making a couple of jokes here and there, and just playing like the audio part of me just like complaining and, you know, any hysterical rants that I do, which I haven't done at all since the 5th video. Even with this video, I feel like I'm kind of testing myself as well. With this gameplay, I actually did talk a little bit more while I was playing the game, so I'm trying to see like how to integrate those parts with the commentary that I make when editing these videos. And also, it just doesn't need to be on the commentary. It could be also on the audio level when I'm talking, or maybe the audio for the end game if the fighting scene's too loud, you can't hear me, or if certain scenes are too quiet or too loud. Like, I would also greatly appreciate that.
Commander, Norman's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when we get here.
Any feedback would be greatly appreciated, honestly. But if you don't want to leave a comment, honestly, I don't blame you. I'm the same way. I don't know if it's just a weird social anxiety that I have that prevents me from commenting on other people's posts and their YouTube videos as well. But I get you. That's why I'm making YouTube videos now. Like, I'm trying to push myself to be a little bit more out there and try something new as well.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Why is Ashely here? I did not invite her. Why is Caden here too? Where's Wrex and Liara? Tali.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
That's us.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
I mean, the message was unclear.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Oh, there's my boy.
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
How does things just get worse, man? This is a good thing.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
You know damn well why.
Solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
Wait. I don't want to say we have to stop this. Things just get worse, and damn it, none of these are great options whatsoever. This is a good thing for my boy Wrex and his species. I did let the Arachnite Queen live 2 videos ago, so we definitely need the Krogans to be able to reproduce, just in case they turn their back against me and, you know, betrayed my trust and started attacking anyone and colonizing everywhere too. I don't like none of these answers.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
You tell him, Wrex.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
I'm gonna say he will listen to me just to keep him protected. Because I've said not your problem, I feel like that's very disrespectful too, so I'm just gonna say he will listen to me. I feel like that's a better choice.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Wrex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Don't ever say Rex's name ever again, Ashely. Don't say any of our crew members' name ever again.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
I ain't scared of him.
Wrex doesn't worry me. He'll fall in line.
Okay, don't say that last part.
So. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, Garrus is here too. Where are you?
I'm concerned about Wrex. Can we still trust him?
Of course we can, Garrus. He has our back. What about you? What?
I don't like the way Wrex is behaving. He's really on edge.
Kaden, you understand. Chill. Kaden, you understand. Ashely, don't say anything at all.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
Shut up. Is there a cellar here? Soldier, man.
I've been on this mission.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Okay, I really have a problem with these dialogue options because I'm scared. I'm scared that any of these options could be wrong. I don't like these dialogue options. I need a full sentence what Shepard's about to say so I know for a fact I'm making the right decision here.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
Oh, bro. Damn, I should have went. I understand. I messed up. I'm scared that if I say it's not that... Bro, if Wrex dies on me, I'm going to be so upset. Now, you shouldn't say we don't have time because we have time for this. We have time for Wrex. You can't be serious. Yes, he is serious, bro. I'm on his side. I gotta go with this one.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
Okay, I feel like top and bottom are the worst choice. I'm gonna go with what do you want from me?
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it.
No!
All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
These aren't your people? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? These aren't your people. Calm down. We could work this out. I'm gonna say we can work this out. Because I feel like if I went with the blue option right there, it's not gonna be that great.
Wrex, please. We can discuss this.
No more talk, Shepard. I've got to do this my way.
No effing way. What? Hell no, what?
I don't think so, friend.
No way, bro. Ashely. That's... Oh my god.
Why the hell did you do that? I was still talking to him.
I'm sorry, sir.
Nah, I need to put a bullet in your forehead.
You, or worse.
That's not your call. Never do that again. Understood?
Understood.
Wait, what? Did you just kill him, Chief?
Better him than the commander.
Yeah, I suppose.
No way, bro. I messed up with the dialogue option here. I should be able to put a bullet in her head. Oh my god. Wrex, no, fuck. Wrex was the goat. I fucked up. Should I go back? Should I go back and redo it? That's the question. Ain't no way. How did I lose Wrex? Fuck you, Ashely, bro. I want to put a bullet in your head. What the? Ain't no way. Garrus, we can't trust Ashely, Garrus.
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
You don't care. I don't even know what to do. I legit... Caden, did you...
These Solarians seem pretty tough. I just hope they hold up under pressure.
I'd rather have Wrex on our side, but he chose his path.
Shut the f*** up. You did not want Wrex on our side. You are such a fucking hypocrite with that statement. You wanted him fucking gone for that. Oh my god. Eat a dick.
Rex's fate was regrettable, but inevitable given the circumstances.
Nah, we could avoid all this.
We better succeed, human.
Shut up.
We still feel the toll.
Now I know what to do next time I replay this game so I can keep Wrex. When can I kill Ashely? It's time for me to kill Ashely, man. I tried to be nice. I tried to... Did I? Nah, I didn't really try. Man, I guess I gotta talk to a leader. Oh wait, there's Taline. Let me ask her opinion.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Yeah. Bro, we could have talked about it, man. Oh my god, I feel so stupid for choosing those dialogue options now. Oh well.
I'm sorry the Krogan couldn't be reasoned with. Shall I arrange for a council-sponsored service? Or should we dump his body in the swamps?
What the f***? He was my friend.
We couldn't have gotten this far without him. We owe him a decent burial.
You have a strange code of honor, Commander Shepard. But I will see the arrangements are made, assuming we survive the assault on Saren's base.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from
Shut
orbit,
up,
and
Ashely.
Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
We won't be able to meet their force head-on.
Definitely not, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
I just hope you survive long enough to be useful.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Let me ask, who do you need?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Take Ashely and get her killed, bro.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
No, be heroic and...
Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Nah, let's just get this over with.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT.
You too, Commander.
Shut up.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, Good luck.
Get out of my face.
It's a dangerous situation. Keep your eyes open and be ready for anything.
You bet, Commander.
No, keep your eyes closed and just perish.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Arachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
I hope not. I hate all of y'all. Damn, he's such a good teammate with Liara too. I'm taking you and you, Garrus.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Hell no, bro. Y'all suffering.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. William, Manovi, Tieto teams, move. Time to get some attention.
I should have went with the blue dialogue option. I have no idea what I was thinking there. But my action caused Wrex to go out, man. What was that? If I just went with the blue dialogue option, maybe I would have avoided all of this, because honestly, after that moment, I feel like this game was just had it for me. There's a few things I do want to say about Wrex's death. One, like the first thing that really upsets me is that Shepard was complaining and kept on asking questions to Wrex what he's gonna do to bring back his population up, or his species population up again. And now there's an opportunity for the Krogans to reproduce once again. Like, help them out. Don't pretend to care about their problems when you really don't, man. You're acting like a politician, Shepard. That's not the Shepard that I created. I regret creating my Shepard. I should have just kept it as the default settings for him. Also, how hard is it to find a couple scientists, knock them out, and have them restart the whole research in finding the cure? Or at least download some files as well? Like, it could have been a quick side mission to get that within the main storyline. I don't know. Like, it could have been optional, objective, but it is what it is, man. What's done is done. I'm ready to lose half of my teammates at this point.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manovi.
I would like to also point out that at any point throughout the history of the whole Citadel and Krogan's war, it was always possible to find the cure for the genophage. This reminds me of the Tuskegee experiment. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If you don't know what that is, I'll give a quick summary about it. The US Public Health Service wanted to study how syphilis develops when left untreated. And what was messed up about that study is that, one, they used uneducated black men that couldn't read. So they had no idea what was going on, and they couldn't give consent to be part of the study. And when the study was happening, they already found the cure for syphilis. So they left them untreated. They refused to give them the treatment for syphilis. And the second worst thing about this is that it went for 40 years. It didn't stop. The study didn't stop until 1972. With the Krogan situation, albeit it's a lot different from the Tuskegee study, since with that one, they had a cure, they just refused to give them the cure. But with the Krogans, they were basically lazy. Those lazy bum-ass MFs. I'm talking about the scientists and the people that could do the research to find the cure, not the Krogans. I ain't calling the Krogans bum-ass. And look, I get it. The Krogans were aggressive species as well, just like the Arachnite species. But if they had a whole different leadership, they'd probably be more understandable of why they shouldn't be attacking other colonies. And Wrex could have been that leadership that they were looking for. He would have pushed them into the right direction. But nah, Miss Old Racist wanted to shoot him instead. And she's a freak too. Mira que dice esta cochina.
We're getting pounded. Bunker up before the aircraft return.
Ain't no one trying to hear your freaky ass stories, Ashely. You should have kept that to yourself. We're at war right now. The last thing I want to hear is that you're getting pounded. Alright, I gotta chill out, bro. I'm just trying to find any kind of excuses just to hate on her right now. But can you blame me though? She's really easy to hate on. And I won't lie, I do throw a couple more jabs at her while playing the game. And I may throw another subtle and direct jab at her while commentating. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to Kaidan and Liara. Dude, I love their abilities so much. I love it when they lift them up. I'm pretty sure Garrus and Wrex are able to do the same thing, but I never see them spam it as much as Kaidan and Liara do. Maybe they have used it in front of me, but I never noticed. I would miss things like that, honestly. I'm gonna switch to my assault rifle because I'm not really feeling it with the pistol. It does look like it does a lot of damage though, but I like the assault rifle way more than any of the other weapons that I have right now. I don't know, maybe it's just because like it sounds like it's a 3-round burst. It reminds me of Modern Warfare 2 M16 and FAMAS. What I do like about the pistol is that it never overheats, so that's the one thing I really like. And it also does like a lot of damage as well. However, I can't spam it. I want to spam it, but I can't, rightfully so, because I would be spamming that non-stop. I definitely need to go talk to the merchants and actually view their weapons and armors just to see which one I should get. I still need to buy one. I want to buy one. I want to see if they're good or not. The thing is, I don't know what to get. I don't know if I should go for weapon or armor. I feel like right now I have decent weapons, but when it comes to armor, I feel like my armor is not that good. Same goes for the rest of my teammates. I also feel like they don't have the best armor on as well. I will see what I do.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
They can handle it.
Williams can take a few more. Minimize the guard presence in the base.
Aye, aye, Commander. I hope Williams is ready for this.
Yep, I want her gone. I don't care. I'm not a good Spectre. That's all I have to say. At first, I did feel bad. I thought, man, I'm probably the worst Spectre. I'm no different from Saren. But then after sleeping on it, nah, I'm good now. Maybe she could change. After all, she's fighting with Solarians to take down Geths. You know, once you fight with someone side by side, your whole view of them changed. But that change should have came before what she did to Wrex. I didn't read that. I don't know what he said. Yeah, I couldn't hear Kaidan whatsoever. But he says Solarians. The captain said something about losing some men. Even if I did hear him say that, I would be confused, honestly. When someone said that they lost some men, normally you would think that they're no longer here with us. But it sounded like Kaidan was talking about the Solarians that we were fighting that had their name as not Solarians but indoctrinated. And that's weird because at this moment, we don't know what indoctrination even means. Unless I missed something while playing the game and rewatching the playthrough, I feel like Kaidan shouldn't have said that comment at all. Unless there's supposed to be a couple corpses there that we should have seen, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh, there's a slave? We gotta release them at least. Yeah, about that. I did not release them whatsoever. Now hear me out. The reason why I didn't release them is because there was too many options, bro. There were 3 doors, well technically 2 doors in an elevator. One door led upstairs, another door went downstairs, which I believe that's where they were. And I decided to use the elevator thinking that it would take me downstairs. But honestly, if I went downstairs, it would have probably be a trap, honestly. The dude that said, hey, who's there? They're probably trying to get someone gullible enough to open the door for them. Now, am I reaching with that scenario? Yes, I am, because I feel bad I didn't rescue them. They're going to feel that nuke once it explodes. I mean, it's going to be for a mere second, but you know for a fact, during that 1 second, they're going to be cursing me out. And you know what? I don't blame them, because as soon as I get on that elevator, I don't even think about them afterwards.
What is going on? Where are the guards? Where is Sarah? No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my
I wonder if Wrex was still alive and I brought him here. I wonder if he would talk, or if there would be like a dialogue option to talk with the two scientists there. Because one of them was a Krogan scientist, so it has me believing that maybe there's a dialogue option, maybe not. But here I'm thinking that maybe there was the option of probably convincing them to come to our side, go to our spaceship, and then we could find the cure afterwards. Or after this mission. I messed up, bro, really bad. And I would also like to point out that Wrex did say that most Krogans were mercenaries. I may have taken down the only Krogan scientist known to Galaxy.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
I'm not going to hurt you. Who are you?
Ranith the Noctis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There is some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I would say that she should go, but I don't know, maybe she could help out later on, so yeah.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Oh!
You enjoyed that.
Low-key, I did. So when Benessia said that she hears like Saren's voice clawing in her head, it was actually the ship that was doing it, not Saren himself. But then how did that ship have that power or have that ability to control people's behaviors and minds to listen to Saren and follow Saren? Does that have something to do with Authorians? That means there has to be a Thorian within that ship. And I want to make sure we have seen Sovereign, right? It's that ship that looks like a chicken foot.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon. Like the one on Eden Prime.
we take this at least with us?
We eliminate this base, and Saren's gonna feel it.
The Solarians will do their part. Let's just make sure we do ours. This is not good.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Yeah, right, bro. Because of you, I lost Wrex as well, man. I'm blaming you on Wrex too, bro. I'm blaming you for taking down Wrex as well, man. You probably control Ashely, bro.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. Letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Okay, at first I was so confused how he's looking, because he looks weird, the AI, but in the last video, when I saved the Asari from the Thorian, he's that little bug thing that comes out in the end. That's what he looks like.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
He also looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. that monster from the last video.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
We got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console is shot. Orders, Commander?
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
We need to wipe this whole base out.
Saren's experiments have to be stopped.
Can we at least take this? At first, rewatching this again, I thought this beacon was the cipher from what we learned from the last video, but I'm wrong on that, because I rewatched it again, that cutscene of Sheila talking about the cipher and how Saren got that information. Like, you have to understand how the Protheans think, and you gotta know their culture in order to understand the visions. So this is just like another vision that I saw, but it didn't look like it contained that much information. But it does seem like it's getting more clear each time I get a vision, so one step at a time. Oh shit. Yo, bro, I was not expecting that whatsoever. I was thinking to myself, why is there so many doors to get through here? It got me thinking I'm gonna meet Killua's little sister, Alika.
The gas returning. Shepard must be getting close. Janto, circle around. Keep them here. Keep them...
You're still alive? I thought you'd be gone by now. She couldn't even keep them distracted long enough for us to complete our mission. She had two jobs. The first one's not be racist, and the second one is to keep the Geth distracted long enough for us to set up the explosions. I bet Tali, Garrus, Liara, they would have distracted the Geth a lot more longer than Ashely did. Alright bro, I'm dragging this hate for way too long now. I don't like fighting with the Krogans, bro. They have 3 health. Well, it feels like they have 3 healths. Every now and then when I'm fighting with a Krogan, there's always one Krogan. Their health bar is like all white. What does that even mean? Like, are they going Super Saiyan mode right now? Or have they unlocked their Bankai? Because every time they go down, they get up and they just charge at me and always knock me out with one hit, bro. I call it BS on that. Gotta move forward. Okay, never mind. Move back, move back, move back. It's scary when they run up on you guys. I won't lie, bro. It's very scary. Because you think that you could outrun them just because how they're built, bro. You think they're heavy, but nah, they keep up. Oh, God. I knew it was going to go down, but I believe I'm playing this on veteran level. I do remember while playing this game, I was fighting against a Diddy Krogan. He keep beating me, and I went a little bit hysterical there and lowered the difficulty down. And comparing veteran with that higher difficulty that I did, that Krogan was using abilities to push me back. So I could imagine at a higher difficulty, that dude could probably make me float and launch a rocket at me at the same time. I would like to advocate that I believe in Krogan rights. They have the right to live, and everything that the Citadel is doing is wrong. Especially the Solarian species. What they did was wrong. How dare they? Alright, let's take this a little bit more serious. The Citadel is unfair. The Council is in there, standing at the concession, plotting their oppression. Damn, Garrus, you went down just with that last time when we were fighting against a bunch of... Was it a human? Yeah, a human. You took it like a tank, bro. Was that another turn that took you down? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I remember you got hit by a missile, direct hit, and you took it like a champ. Alright, 2 things. Well, more like one's an update, and the other one is just to bring up something. So what I want to bring up is that Garrus' health bar, it was green. I'm assuming that because it's radiated, or he has radiation, and I think that's why he was able to get one-shotted by that missile. That's what I'm thinking, and that's why he was knocked out. But I also believe it's because I didn't upgrade no one's armor or weapons whatsoever. And I think that's why it kind of takes me a long time to beat some of these parts of the game, because sometimes I'd be battling some of these Geths for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even though I do camp all the way in the back and try to snipe them. And that's the update I want to tell you. After this mission, I finally updated everyone's armor and weapons, so now everyone has like an increase of accuracy, them being able to reduce the enemy speed and recovery. I think one of them's recovery, but I might be wrong on that one. And as well as having armor that can withstand explosions. So about time. I can already imagine someone just watching these clips and they're just thinking to themselves, about effing time, bro. I've been yelling at the screen. The only thing I can say is,
Daddy, chill.
All right. Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
And we finally arrived to the area that gave me the most trouble out of this entire mission.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, can you read me?
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, Williams.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. Captain Kirahi is dead. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Can I just say GG's, better luck next time, bozo? Can I just say that? Give me something to tell her she's a bozo and better luck next time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative! Just make sure that nuke is set! We'll hold them as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
No, we need to guard that bomb.
You keep that nuke safe.
No, I feel like Caden's gonna lose now. I mean, do we have to go get her? I took 3 L's in this area alone. Now, the first time, it wasn't that bad. It was just I made a mistake, and this is how it ended. Oh, no.
Why won't you die? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay, that one was on me because I didn't tell my teammates to take cover. I don't know why I need to tell them to take cover, but I forgot to do that. And they were wide open. They went down. They weren't distracting the enemy, so I could take them down secretly, or they could just take them down easier themselves. But I ended up taking the L there. In my second time, I did pass through all this area. I was making progress with the storyline until I took another L at a different area. Okay, that did not go as planned. That did not go as planned. Let's try that again. Oh, I gotta do all this all over again? As you heard me, I was not expecting to be sent that far back at all. And I was frustrated too, because I gotta fight these guys all over again, only for it to end up like this. My Shepherd got folded, bro. Rewatching all of this is hilarious, not gonna lie. But when I was replaying these parts over and over again, I was a little bit annoyed, I won't lie. And my third L did not help whatsoever. I'm not sure how I went down. I'm not sure if someone shot me to the left, or the Krogan that I took down farted and took the last bit of my health. Oh my god, okay, I'm taking L's after L's after L's again. Brother, this is either like the 4th or 5th time fighting these guys. Honestly, I don't even remember. Even while editing this, I lost track how many times I went down in this area alone. But I'm glad I did went down so many times because I'm about to go a run that I really like. This Krogan ran up on me. In back of my mind, I thought I was going to go down right there. But nah, the Krogan decided to pump fake, turn around, go after Liara, but I was able to get him from behind. Pause. After I took that Krogan down, this one ran up on me. And I'll tell you what, bro. Me cagué. Yo tenía miedo. I was scared, bro. All this could have been avoided if I just learned how to save the damn game after each battle, or at least after each critical moment. But I never learned. In fact, while playing this game and rewatching this whole playthrough again, I get flashbacks when I first played Lost Planet. Now, I never completed that game at all. But I remember that I made it, the furthest I made it was the second mission. I made it to this tunnel, I went down, I had to restart all over again from the beginning of the mission. And I said, you know what, I'll play this game later. And later never came by because I let my cousin borrow that game, not because he wanted to play that game at all. He wanted to borrow money from me, but he didn't want my parents to know, so he wanted me to hide that money inside of a game box. And I picked Lost Planet. He said he was going to return that game, but he never did. And he also said he was going to pay me the $60, and he also never did that either. And I'm not going to get either of those things back either because he moved to a different state. You think that like this happened maybe a year ago or just recently? Nah, this happened 10 years ago. You would think that I would let that go or at least forget about it.
It appears the Geth have sent reinforcements.
Heads up, LT. We just spotted a troop ship headed to your location.
It's already here. There's Geth pouring out all over the bomb site.
Hold on, Lieutenant. I'm coming back to get you.
Negative. There's just too many of them. I don't think we can hold them off. I'm activating the bomb.
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Ash.
No, boo.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
Boo, don't say that. Boo, we hate Ashely over here. Don't ever dare say that. Good riddance, bro. I don't know why, but in the back of my mind, I thought I made a mistake. Not during this decision of who to pick. I for sure made the right choice. I was thinking about more of a earlier decision that I made. I thought sending Ashely to the Solarians and Kaidan for the bomb assignment, I felt like that the game was going to force me to go save Ashely and then Kaidan was going to make a sacrifice and I had no choice who to pick to save. I thought the game was going to force me to save Ashely now since I sent her with the Solarian soldiers. But no, I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong with that feeling. But it does make me wonder if I can have all these characters survive. If I just selected the blue dialogue option, Wrex could have maybe survived. I'm not really sure. And with the recent choice that I made, I wonder if I would have sent Kaidan with the Solarian soldiers and I go rescue him. Is there a possibility that Ashely is able to set up the bomb, have it explode, and she somehow survives or she somehow gets back to the ship on time? Now, I don't think that would be possible at all. I think one of them did have to go down during this mission. It would suck if I somehow lost both Wrex and Kaidan within the same mission, but then Ashely survived. Bro, I'll be so mad at myself. I would honestly start over from the beginning for this mission. And it's unfortunate that it didn't happen, because I really want to start over when I lost Wrex. Like, when I saw that, I just gotta let it go, man. What's done is done.
Commander, set that nuke and get out. We can't hold them. Damn it. Suppressing fire. Cover your flank. Cover your...
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Bro, that's not guaranteed. From what it seems like, that dude just wanted us gone in total. Yeah, you're fooling yourself.
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove they're useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop it.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Bro, look at yourself, man. You do not look normal. You look like Mecha Frieza. Should I say he will betray you or join me? You know, I'll say join me because I lost Wrex, so maybe you can make it up.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers. We can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. Visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. But for that, you must die.
Oh, I get to fight him now? Oh no, I did the wrong mission then. I should have went with the other one. Nothing went... I honestly thought that this was the final mission, or at least the mission that we take down Saren, but I was completely wrong. Saren just gave us a little demo for what's to come, and we ain't ready for it, bro. Well, at least I'm not ready for it. I don't even think with the upgraded weapons that I have, or like the equipments I put on the weapons, they ain't gonna do nothing on him. It's over, bro. I'm out of here. In fact, even the game was trying to warn me. I had to do this portion twice because each time that I took down Saren, I got a black screen twice. And I was so confused. I was wondering why this was happening. Am I not going to be able to complete this mission at all? Luckily, I found a Reddit post, I think it was like about 5 years old now, where the person basically just, well, no, it can't be 5 years old, maybe it was 4 years now, but either way, the post basically, or the guy who posted it, he solved the problem his own. Turns out that when you take down Saren, you have to do it off the water, so you have to do it like on solid dry land, I guess, and that's what I did this time around, and boy, I was glad. Shout out to that Reddit post though. I didn't know this while playing the game, but if you look to the left, you can see Liara got folded. I have no idea when that happened. Ma'am, your knees are not supposed to bend that way.
Get up!
That reminds me, there's an NPC soldier that was supposed to guard Caden too, and the twice that I went down, he was able to outlive me one of those times, and the second time, as soon as I opened the gate, he got sniped. Bro stood no chance whatsoever. I don't even know if he even survived in the final run.
Everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Now I know there's a saying, never speak ill of those that passed away, but f*** her, she deserve it.
We had to leave her behind. Saren has to be stopped, at any cost.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, sir, We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Here we go again, doing the deed in front of our co-workers.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
You never mentioned this. Let's go. We have to hurry. Time is short. I feel like if I say you never mentioned this, I feel like he would be upset. So I'm gonna go with let's go.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos, and that's where Saren is heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermar was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign. A Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
She's an Asari. Why don't I just go to the Citadel and have her join minds with me? That should be enough evidence to prove that the Reapers are real. If that counselor, the Asari counselor, linked mind with Shepard, then she will have her proof, and the other counselors will have no other choice but to believe her because she also saw the visions. In fact, she could have done that from the beginning when I first met her. No me digas que no podía. Not unless if they do know that the Reapers are real, but they're just pretending they're not real. Don't tell me they're one of those counselors that say out of sight, out of mind. I think it's time to start a coup d'etat. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy right now, but I don't know, bro.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. Still, I find the loss of Captain Kirrahe troubling. But I won't blame you. I know you lost one of your own as well.
Captain Kirrahe will be missed. But many others will live because he gave his life.
That is our lot, I suppose. But there may come a day when so many have been sacrificed, it will be impossible to tell who won. The mission was a success. That will have to be enough. We won't trouble you for long. Our unit will be disbanded as soon as we depart. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
You should join my team. You should definitely join my team, because I lost everyone. Sorry for the delay for this video coming out. I tried to finish editing last week. A few things came up. Tried to finish it for this week, for yesterday. But I got a job offer. Was dealing with all the things that I need to fill out with them. And honestly, I also got lazy a bit. I don't know how the schedule is going to look like for me to release these videos. I mean, it takes me a whole week just to edit one video. I will see how I'll get it done. Hopefully I'm able to complete this game and have it uploaded. Alright, this seems like a great place to end the video. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it and I hope you have a wonderful day. And let me know too if when you first played this, if Wrex went down for you or you were able to keep him alive. I would love to know how you guys went through with that mission. Peace.